Gracious and eternal God, wow, it is good to be back in your house today. God, I know that you dwell everywhere, but it's so good to be here among your people. How lovely it is to feel your presence in all the different ways here at the park. I sense your presence in the choir, in the liturgy, and even in the very people sitting here. We come with so many different stories of our lives to tell, some of celebration, maybe a new job or a new opportunity, and some stories that may be harder to tell, like stories of loss, like remembering our dear brother and colleague, Mark Leach, on this day, and the life that he lived. And so these stories that we bring, though they may be heavy, I believe, God, they are no presence. So I pray that you still whatever storms may be raging in us today, the way Hurricane Patricia lessened into a storm this past weekend. May you soften our hearts that we may hear whatever your Spirit needs to say to us today. We are here, oh God. Thank God we are here. Thank God we are here. So help us, Spirit. Help me, not only to speak, but to listen. So help us now to listen to those hurting in our midst. For Tabor, who's experiencing spine surgery, be with Tabor. And for the prayers of our pets, like Lucy the cat, for Lucy's peaceful transition and the end of her suffering. Help us, oh God, to listen to our changing seasons. And this season, as Pastor Jackson said, is one of transitions. Our building is not only under reconstruction, but in some ways so is our community. And change is like this fall weather. The cold's coming in and the leaves are falling. And change isn't always easy for some of us. Change is uncertain, and it brings fear of the unknown. But like the blind man who could not see, but somehow saw you, let us draw near even when we're in the dark, even when we can't see the road ahead. I pray that you have mercy on us. And as we spoke earlier at Open Table this morning, help us to listen even closer to your creation, and that she's crying out for us to change our ways. Forgive us for how we exploit your people and your planet. Forgive us for extracting more than we actually need. Forgive us for the kind of greed that targets the most vulnerable, and help us to be better stewards of this planet, for this is the only one that we have. So I pray that as we listen, we draw closer to the heart of the one who is able to heal us, able to reconstruct all that we have destroyed, the God who shines a light in our darkness, the heat in our cold, the God who is more than able. Amen.